I got two packages here, and one of them is super, super long awaited. What's up, guys? BJ Kicks here. I buy comics, I read them, and I review them, all for your viewing pleasure. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. On this channel, I review comics, and sometimes I do unboxings and videos like this one. So if you're interested, consider subscribing to the channel. Now, I got two packages to open. You guys know I've been kind of, winding down the unboxings, kind of slowing them down on this channel. But I had to bring you this video because I am finally completing a collection that I've been trying to complete for like 2 years. But before we get into that, let's look into this package from Whatnot from my homie Brian Hawkins. You may know the name Brian Hawkins from the series Black Cotton. I've had him on the channel before. I think I've reviewed like every issue of Black Cotton. By the way, the Kickstarter for Black Cotton Volume 2, Issue 1, so it's technically Issue 7 of Black Cotton, that's going live really soon. There are previews going up on Brian and Patrick's Twitter. So I don't know what date on that, but I will put it in the description below in case you're interested. So let's go ahead and open this package from Whatnot. Came in a Gemini mailer, which is always dope. And boom, I got two books here. And this is exciting. I would show you the note, but my address is on it. So here we go. So what we have in this box is a copy of The Vineyard, issue number 1. Now, The Vineyard is like a horror book from Aftershock Comics, written by Brian Hawkins with art by Sammy Cavella. Hope I'm saying that name right. Or Cavale. Sammy, shout out to you. So this is the cover A, and this is actually signed by Brian Hawkins. I got it on his Whatnot, and it even comes with a certificate of authenticity. So that's super dope. And then the second book I have here, this one's actually pretty rare, but this is also The Vineyard, issue number 1. But this one is the Hive Comics variant by Stan Yak. Also signed by Brian Hawkins. Love that gold signature in the perfect spot, I think. This is just a really cool cover. It's a really cool cover. Now, you guys know me. I don't usually do horror books. I literally bought this just to support the homie Brian Hawkins because he supports the channel. And so I had to return the favor. So I will read this issue 1 and let you know how it goes. I believe issue 2 is out next week. So I'll put that date on the screen for those of you who do read horror books and are interested in The Vineyard by Brian Hawkins. So we got the first package out of the way. Now, the second package, I can't even like show you the front of it because he wrote my address super huge on it. But you guys know, I don't even need to bury the lead. I'm like the biggest Milestone media fan on the planet. And for a long time, I've been trying to collect like every Milestone book ever, right? And so it started out with a quest to collect the original 4 titles: Static, Hardware, Blood Syndicate, Icon. But in the process of trying to acquire all of those books, because Static ran 45 issues, Hardware ran 50 issues, Icon ran 42 issues, and Blood Syndicate ran 35 issues. So in the process of trying to collect all of those books, I ended up also collecting a pretty substantial amount of other like tie-in series and crossovers and kind of just miscellaneous Milestone books. And so I was like, well, you know what? Why not expand the search past just the original 4? And let's see if we can get everything. And so you guys have seen videos I've done in the past This dude has packed a lot in here. I don't know how this is packed. But anyway, this comes from the homie Nick Gultra, who actually runs a Milestone fan group on Facebook. So shout out to you, Nick. Thanks for sending this over or selling this book to me. When I get it open, I'll tell everybody what it is. But yeah, so I was like, yeah, like let's expand the search. Let's try to get everything. Why not? And over the last 2 years or so, it's exactly what I've done. I've collected every book that I could collect, except one. And that one is in this package. So we got a Gemini mailer. We got like some Food Line bags. What we got? And looks like we got a couple of books in here. So there's clearly some extras. So that's cool. And this says, thank you to BJ Kicks from @Nicholas Gultra Comics on Instagram. So I'll tag his Instagram in the description. But let's go ahead and open this up. He got these nice pull tabs. Love a person that packs the books correctly and thinks about the unboxing experience, right? Right. Oh man, I'm getting very excited. All right, we got a few books here. Okay. All right. Oh, I got scared for a second. I thought the book I ordered wasn't in here. Man, Nick, you really did a number on me this night. Okay. So let me show you the extras that he threw in. And you guys already know these extras will likely end up in one of your hands. So just stay tuned for that. But what do we have? We've got, all right. So we've got Hardware, one of my favorite series. This is issue 2 with Reprise all over the cover. We got issue 4, one of the best Hardware covers, in my opinion. Issue 5 with Death Wish up here. And then issue 6. So some dope Hardware covers. You guys know I have all of these books. So I think I have a Hardware #1 laying around somewhere. And if I do, I'll find a way to sell this set or give the set away. We'll figure it out. But shout out to you, Nick, for sending these extras. And then on top of the extras, the book I've been waiting for a minute, a pretty long while. This is Static Shock, The Rebirth of the Cool, issue number 3. This is written by Dwayne McDuffie with art by John Paul Leon, the late John Paul Leon and the late Dwayne McDuffie, man. But this cover is also by the late John Paul Leon. Now, John Paul Leon is an artist that's like, his story is kind of crazy, right? So he's like in school for art, taking classes by Walt Simonson and others. And he's discovered, because he's in Michael Davis's Bad Boy Studios program, like space, like a development program for young artists. And so he's in this program. And of course, Michael Davis being a co-founder of Milestone and creator of a lot of the lore behind Static and the cast of characters and everything. Anyway, Michael Davis sees his work and is like, yo, like, you should take this book over. And so this book ends up serving as like, not this book, but the actual original Static run, ends up serving as coursework for John Paul Leon to like get his arts degree. And that's an insane story in itself. I don't know if there's any one person that is more closely associated with Static than John Paul Leon, because of how just iconic his artwork became on that series. Anyway, Rebirth of the Cool, this series comes out after the Static Shock animated TV show, because, you know, they wanted to drum up some more support for the book since the show was doing so well on Kids WB. So this issue has a cover date of May 2001. It was probably out in like February, March. But still, Very cool. Rebirth of the Cool. Basically, in this series, Static has like quit being a superhero, but events outside his control kind of pull him back into the superhero life. And this ends up becoming like a really heartwarming story. Hardware makes an appearance, as we can see on this cover. And I won't spoil how it ends, but it's really dope. Maybe I'll do a retro reviews on Rebirth of the Cool. I read this digitally a while back. The trade paperback for this series is like stupid expensive, and piecing together the issues one by one was honestly almost as expensive as the trade, but I have them. And because I have them, I now have an entire run of the original Milestone Media publishing line. I've got Static, Hardware, Icon, Blood Syndicate, Wise Son, The White Wolf, Death Wish. There's a Holocaust series. The Long Hot Summer. The Worlds Collide event that crosses over with a bunch of DC books and all the regular Milestone books. Heroes. Shadow Cabinet. Zombie. Cobalt. Am I missing anything? Have I not named something? There are a lot of books. And I'm very excited to say that I have them all. The Milestone Forever or Milestone Returns, Milestone Forever, the 2-issue series. And now this Static Shock Rebirth of the Cool. The only thing that I'm missing, I technically don't count this as like the original Milestone run, but the only thing I'm missing is the Brave and the Bold Milestone issues. I could probably find those relatively inexpensively. I've got Dwayne McDuffie's Justice League run in hardcovers, so Milestone's appearance in those books I've got. So all in all, I've got like everything that Milestone has published featuring their characters. Now, the only thing I don't have like every single Milestone poster, and I did not try to track down like platinum variants for my original Milestone stuff. But everything that I have, I've got enough to read every Milestone book that ever came out. And that's exciting. Now, will I track down the previews at some point? Probably track down the previews. I'll probably track down the posters, and I'll probably track down platinum variants eventually. But I'm excited. I'm happy with where the collection is for the moment. Those other things are like kind of pricey. And so, hey, if I get a big lump sum of money from J.G. Wentworth, then sure. But until then, I'm very excited. And I love sharing that with you guys. So again, stay tuned for my Milestone collection tour video. That's going to be fun. I got to do an updated room tour as well. So there's a lot that's going to be happening soon. And there's some changes coming to the channel. You guys know the videos have slowed down, but I'm going to need your help in a very interesting way. So I'm going to tell you about it in another video soon. Till then, hope you saw something you liked in this one. If not, hey, that's cool. So you can always buy what you like. Just make sure you read what you buy. And be nice to others, because kindness makes the world go round. Peace.